Hello, students. One of the biggest challenges in doing research is finding reliable sources. On the internet, you can find anything that says anything. And so you have to be really careful about the sources that you draw from. And so in this assignment, we're going to try to find 3 reliable sources. So you could click right here, make a copy. It'll open up this. It says you need to find 3 reliable sources on your person. So you would have the source here, the URL, that's the web address. You're going to try to describe it and explain why that source is reliable. And so your first step, you got to choose your person. Here's a list of people that you're welcome to choose from. I'd be really happy for you guys to do some Utah inventors and entrepreneurs. I'm also okay if you do people from just national entrepreneurs. And then these are recent ones. You could do any one of these names. You could do other names if you get it approved. So get it approved, and if it's someone that is a real entrepreneur, then I'll be okay with that. And so in doing the research, you got to find your sources on your person. Okay, so we're going to look up a person in our library catalog. And we're going to start pretty simple. We'll start with Philo Farnsworth. This is the guy, he went to BYU in the early 1900s, and then he went on to invent the first TV. And so we're going to go right here. This is our school library. And so if you find it, you can walk right into our library, the media center, and it's the shelf that's on your left. It's about as high as your waist, and that's where they keep all their biographies. So let's look up Farnsworth. Maybe they'll have one. Look, it popped up. Philo Taylor Farnsworth. They have a biography on Philo Taylor Farnsworth. There's the call number, 92 FAR. It's in alphabetical order. So you would look at that shelf. That whole shelf is 92, and then you just got to find FAR, Philo T. Farnsworth. So you're welcome to go during class, ask if you can leave class, and only 2 people at a time could go and get a book at the library. So that's the first place I want you to check. I want you to try to get an actual book. Then you can look up your person here. This is the World Book. And let's see, is it just let us search? I was hoping that link would just let us search. So maybe we have to click on, this is grades 5 plus, grades 9 plus. Let's click on advanced, and then we'll search. And we're going to type in Farnsworth. It's pretty common that they want your last name first. So we'll type in Farnsworth Philo, and we'll hit search. And we've got an article on him. Philo Farnsworth, an American inventor, was a pioneer in television technology. And what's cool about this is, look, it shows how to cite this article. And so you can just go here right to MLA. MLA is kind of like how they usually cite things in history. And you can copy and you can put that here right in the source. Then we can put even the URL. Here's the URL. We can put that here. We can describe it. So it's from the World Book. Usually we capitalize World Book, and you would even put it in italics. World Book, and it's a professor of history. So that's also another. So it's a published source written by a person with a PhD in history. So that's going to be pretty reliable. And we're just going to add, it's from the World Book. I'm going to write encyclopedia, a published online source. Okay, so that's a good way to find sources. Let's try the third one. It says look up your person here. This is EBSCO. says we have to accept apparently. And oh, all databases. I accidentally hit France. I don't want it in French. All databases. Okay, continue. Should just, there we go. This is what we want. Philo. Nope, we want Farnsworth first. Okay, we'll hit search. Ooh, they don't have anything. That's surprising. Did I spell it right? Check the spelling. Yeah, it worked on the same spelling in the other places. So it's surprising they didn't have anything. Oh, it's this one. So that's okay. We could even look up television invention. That's another thing that's surprising. Okay, so we're not having luck there. That's all right. Look up your person here. We could try the Biography Reference Center. This is a great one to start. And so let's try Farnsworth. Just type in that. Ooh, there it is. Philo, American inventor. Here's another article. And great, lots of great information. So this is another Encyclopedia Britannica. It's written by Eric Gregerson. You can click here. He's a senior editor. Doesn't say he has a PhD. Encyclopedia Britannica is probably pretty reliable. So that would be another one that we could put in there as a good source. Okay, oh, that was the one we just did. Here's another one, Library of Congress. So Library of Congress, these are going to mostly be primary sources. These other sources we were looking at were secondary, but this might have some good things about, like maybe, oh, I didn't want to do philosophical. Let's just try Farnsworth. Printing, Farnsworth. Okay, so now we're getting too many, so we got to be more specific. So I am going to do Philo. Okay, and I've had this at the Library of Congress. It does tend to be a little bit slower. Transmission of television images. This is awesome. Okay, so we've got an early newspaper article, it looks like, about Philo T. Farnsworth, who is inventing the television. And they even have more things connected to it. Unfortunately, it says full online access to this resource is only available at the Library of Congress. So we have to be in Washington, D.C. apparently to be able to see that thing. And so let's see if this will lead to more things. So same thing. So we're not having quite actually good luck there. Another great thing is you can try the Wikipedia page. Philo Farnsworth. Now, Wikipedia does tend to be really reliable, but you can't use it as a source because it doesn't have an author. There's tons of great information, but what you can do is they have links here, and you can click on it, and look, Deseret News article. Philo T. Farnsworth dies at 64. This was from 1971. Let's click on it, and it takes us to great articles. And so this is from the Deseret News. We can read his obituary. This is when he died. They wrote this obituary about him. We can find other great sources. And this is just at the bottom of the Wikipedia page. So tons of great information on the Wikipedia page, but then there's awesome sources. And so those are the main ways you can find sources. I hope that helps. Good luck.